Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Focusing in on a very specific experience that essentially the target, the person who is involved intimately with a narcissistic or psychopathic or even borderline person feels while they're in the presence of them, especially after the relationship has developed to some degree over time. And that is, in essence, the feeling that they're very much alone, even though they're with this person. And I think that this feeling, the awareness of this feeling, is a good indicator that you are involved with someone, well, basically, who is not right for you. Because essentially, if you are feeling this way, basically, almost abandoned, even though you are with them, even though that you're living with them, even though you're going to family celebrations, events. If you, in essence, feel so alone when you're with them because you have not been treated with respect, kindness, love, devotion, really that mirroring that we've been discussing here on the channel, it's very important to realize that this very much is part of the aftermath or experience of being manipulated by a psychopath or a narcissist individual. And I want to delve into this because I think one of the precipitating factors of this is realizing that, one of the kind of after effects or aftermaths of this is that the person who's involved with a narcissist, they're so caught up in reflecting the other person's strengths, their abilities, their accomplishments, their positive traits. They're so used to delivering that supply, that resource to them, that they become unaware of and really do not know and do not see their own strengths. So I think that this is really part of the issue, and that tends to perpetuate that feeling of feeling alone. Because the healthy mirroring, the healthy narcissist basic needs, which every relationship needs, a little bit of acknowledgement, credit to the other where credit is due, compliment for a clean home, compliment for a well-cooked meal, compliment for a lovely selected gift. The sort of basic acknowledgements, hi, how was your day? What would you like to do this evening? Anything different, anything unique? Just basic fundamental conversation and acknowledgement of needs. This sort of reciprocity or two-way acknowledgement is so crucial in relationships. And if you have been involved with a narcissist where there's this really kind of stonewall divide, and you feel that they're just way too removed. And, when you're even then acknowledging it or bringing this up to light, they give you a hard time. You seem so quiet, you seem so aloof, seem so withdrawn. Are you giving me the quiet treatment? You're giving me the silent treatment. And you bring these issues up to them, and essentially they just shrug it off, assigning the blame shift to you that you're so needy, which is not true. You're asking for a basic human conversation, which only makes perfect sense. But it becomes diluted to the point where you feel like you don't even deserve that. So it's very important in healing and working through a narcissist or psychopathic relationship, especially intimately with another person, is to, even if you're a business associate with this type of person, realize and acknowledge your own gifts. It's very important for you to really take time, identify that, and really own it, and realize that is enough to carry you. You are enough. What I find also is that those who have been involved with a narcissist or psychopath for some years, some time, that people really are so out of touch with their accomplishments and their strengths that they really don't even feel like they exist. I mean, they can even receive a compliment, but they don't even feel that they look good. They receive a compliment on their, on their meal, and they don't feel like they've prepared anything special. They tend to downplay their strengths. It's so habitual. It's so repeated. It's so part of their physiology that they have become so accustomed and used to denying it. So if you pick up this pattern in yourself, realize it's time to change. It is so important for you to be able to receive compliments, for you to be able to receive and understand and be a witness to your own strengths, your own talents, your own abilities inherent as a human being, a unique person, and that that this is for you to grow and expand upon, and not be minimized, crushed down, ground down, such as a psychopath, a narcissistic individual, overly, excessively self-important individual would have you believe. And if you're having time owning up to your strengths, owning up to your talents, getting them out there, realize, for awareness is the first, realization, and becoming aware of it, and then give yourself a chance to really start to then reflect on that and this deficit that you experience, and look at ways to really developing it and getting it so that it's expressed in kind of out there in your environment, whether you have a certain interest, a certain thing that you relate to, animals, cooking, farming, botany, gardening, all the different interests that you have, fishing. Look at it, creating that and really sort of developing some of that in your environment, whether it's through artwork, positive, inspirational sayings, but definitely do that. And then also write about this in your recovery notebook and keep that inspiration alive. Keep in touch with that, because that is going to be a real key and a crucial item to your complete and fulfilling recovery. Peace and harmony with you here today. Hope these videos do help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.